Alright, so what we did here is give this thing a poor man's alignment, which is not the right way, but it's so close, and I don't care about broadcast. So, sounds good. I got a long wire for an antenna. Shooting guy looks brighter than it is in real life, but there's a lot of light out here. A lot of light. It's pretty bright out here. My antenna goes way over there. So we're just going to do a little bit more testing, and then we're going to work on the cabinet.
There may be trouble ahead.
So I'm doing laundry, by the way. We are working on the cabinet. I just did these. They're all stained. It's a shame what happened over here. This is what happens when you sand veneer too much. You delete it. Word of caution, if you're going to do this, be careful, because this wood is extremely thin. It's like 3 sheets of paper thin. Did the same thing over here. So the next step is to do these 2 sides here all the way around. And this stain is actually working pretty good. I'm using glare. I'm using this stuff here, Colonial Maple. So let's see what happens when we do the sides, and then I'm pretty much done with the cabinet for today. So I've got done, yeah, staining all of this. The sides here looks pretty nice. I did these. Looks pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Look good. Did that, and the side of that side of the radio over there. All we have to do is the top now, this, and that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to put some polyurethane semi-gloss on it. But I think it's coming out nice. It wasn't in horrible condition when I got it. And everything back here has all been redone. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this has all been redone. So, and the little bit of patina that it has here and there, I think it makes it look cool. So I'm happy with it. Next week, probably work on the top. More to come. Alright, so we're back on this thing, doing some final resistor replacements. We do have some that are out of tolerance, and I was able to figure out these resistor values because when you look at the schematic, it's listing, you know, for 220 M ohm, 220, and I was guessing M is meg. Well, that's impossible. M is not meg, M is K. They were writing M for some stupid reason. I talked to a shop owner that works on this stuff, and he goes, there was no such thing as a 470 meg ohm resistor back then. They didn't even know how to make one. So I went and bought the right stuff, and I got them over here from Amazon. We'll be replacing 4 of these resistors. R8, R9, R3, and here's one that's wrong. I gotta replace that one. So we'll be doing that and just going through and making sure everything still works fine, and I'm sure it will. This R5 back here is out of tolerance by a little bit. I ordered a new one. That's a 10K, not M, K, at 1 watt. So I should be getting that tomorrow. I got my little meter over here ready to go. So I'm going to start replacing resistors. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I had a little bit of a challenge with one of these, but what I was not noticing was I was on the wrong frequency, thinking the resistor was acting stupid, and it wasn't. So that's it. Let's see. Tuning eyes working. That is it. That is it. I'm doing laundry. Those got to go in the parts bin.
Start talking to air conditioning companies about the quality of their installations. Look online.
And this is my antenna.
Reputation. Don't pay so much attention to what the brand name is that they carry. In most cases, all contractors can put in any brand they want to. There are a few exceptions.
Fast forward 1 week later, the cabinet has been finished. I'm waiting on some beeswax polish, and we're finally ready to put this back together. I'm not showing every step of this because I'm just not. I was able to finish this, is all done. Remove the wood planking from the sides I was using to work on it. That's all ready to go. So I can't wait to hear this thing when it's done. I cannot wait to hear this thing when it's done. It's going to be nice. So that is the plan. After finishing it, I'm going to start putting it back together. We are back together. Like I said, I'm not making a whole entire production out of this video, but I gotta tell you something. Not only does this thing look really good, but the sound is amazing.
In our patients now, we use that social determinant of health screening tool, and we use that I-9.
You gotta hear this in real life.
Tool.
Right.
We use them both
For all the ACO.
Yeah, for all the ACO, the commercial and the Medicare lives. But let me talk about a couple other things, because I know we're going to go to a break in a minute and we'll come back. On average, one person in the U.S. dies by suicide, Dr. Mark, every 11 minutes.
Wow. That is awesome. Alright. That's going to wrap this up for right now. I may show some video of the back. But for right now, we're going to just go with this. I can't believe how amazing it sounds with the speaker actually in the cabinet. It just sounds amazing. Alright, there's the back. Right now we're doing a heat test. I don't know if this radio came with a back, but I made one. So we have our little Chinesium Radio Shacky thingy. I'm leaving the radio running, and I want to see if it's really not horrible. And then the cabinet rose a little bit in temperature. right over here. That's where the rectifier tube is. So we're just going to have to keep our eye on it and see if these grates are sufficient. If not, I'll have to take this off and put a different one on there with bigger holes. But it is done. Done. That's it. Hope you like this series. Tune in for something else.